Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know.
Okay guys, let's go check out these units. Got it on the first try! Did you see that? First try, it goes in. Yeah! First try.
Make me work, make me sweat inside, make me feel like I'm alive. Take this hurt, lady, throw it in my face. Don't let these bones slow you down. Cause I'm coming on strong, the grass should've looked greener. I'd be a true believer in disguise if I'm loving you wrong.
Hey, we're here at we now call our Mirick properties. They're here in Denison. We are 2 blocks just north of Main Street. These are our Mirick Air Bnb houses. They're 950 square foot. They're 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Originally built them for long-term rentals, but during construction, really had a lot of success with Airbnb on our cabin. At that point in time, we thought this is close enough to Main Street. It's walking distance to a lot of entertainment and different things. So we thought, let's go ahead and rent these out on Airbnb. Let's get them furnished. So we actually did 2 of them Airbnb, and we did this 3rd one over here behind me is a long-term rental, and I think we had it rented for like $950 a month. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and we really didn't know how well these were gonna do. We're to the point now to where we're getting $149 a night pretty consistently for our weekends, and again, we call our weekends Thursday, Friday, Saturday. During the week, I'll drop it down to 99 bucks, and then of course, if we don't have it rented, if it's a few days out, I'll go ahead and drop the price drastically to just try to get someone in there so it's not just sitting vacant. Our goal is to be around 70–80% occupancy, and that's kind of where we stick at. Right now, it's kind of a weird time of the year. It's past summertime, kind of before the holidays. We were booked during Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was yesterday. So it's kind of a slow part of the season. Everyone always kind of calls Airbnb the peak, me in the summer. And we actually have a lot of luck during the winter just because of Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and all that good stuff. So during the summer, during our peak time, we were pushing anywhere from probably $2,500 to $3,000 a month going through Airbnb. And so you can kind of compare that to the 1 unit that we had, long-term rental for $950 compared to what these are doing. And so I think we made the right decision with doing these 2 through Airbnb. Our long-term tenant that was in that house had moved out. When she moved out, we went ahead and turned that into an Airbnb property also. And it's been renting for, I think, 4 or 5 months now. So we now have all 3 on Airbnb. So let's take a look around on this property. This all started probably about 3 years ago. We purchased this house here on Sears Street. This is a really, really cool house. We currently do not own this home, but 3 years ago when we purchased it, it came with the house and it came with the lot on the other side, just west of here. It came with this lot. And then it came with these 2 lots that the 3 houses are sitting on. Because it's a corner lot, we were able to take the 2 lots that were kind of facing this way, and they were 50 by 150 lots. So this lot was 50 by 150, and this lot was 50 by 150. So we replatted it and turned it sideways because it was a corner lot, and turned them into 3 50 by 100s. And so it pretty much allowed for us to get an extra lot out of it, and that's why you see the 3 units on Mirick. So we still own this lot that we're currently standing on, and we own the lot on the other side of this house on Sears, and we had actually just sold this house, possibly, yeah, I think last summer. So this house, I believe, was built in 1892. Just a really cool house, lots of neat character inside, pushing almost 5,000 square foot, and we pretty much made the decision that it's just gonna be better for us to sell because the remodel we were gonna do in this thing, we're gonna have a lot of money in it based off that remodel, and for what Denison's market would support right now for a 5,000 square foot home, I don't think it would have been profitable for us to do everything that we would have done to the house. So we made that decision, sell the house, and we kept the lots, and that's where we built the 3 houses on Mirick, and then we have the 2 houses left on Sears that we're gonna be building on here in the future is gonna be the goal. As far as numbers, this property with the house and the 4 lots at the time, which we turned into 5, I think we purchased for $100,000. And like I said, this is about 3 years ago. And I mostly bought the house because I knew I could at least get my money back out of the house, but I wanted the 5 lots because lots at the time were starting to get difficult to purchase for a good price. And especially being this close to downtown Denison. We sold the house for around $115 is what we had sold it for, and then we were able to keep the 5 lot. In today's market, this close to downtown, I mean, I'd imagine these lots are worth at least $20,000 a lot in today's market. And so, of course, I don't want to sell them and make that money. I'd rather build on them and turn them into cash flowing rentals, preferably Airbnb rentals. Got our money back out of it, made a little bit, and kept the 5 lots. And as you can see, we've built the 3 Miricks here now. So here we are in the front of the 3 Miricks. Again, we're around the $210,000 for all 3 homes. At the time, it cost about $70,000 to build. And now we currently have all 3 of them rented through Airbnb. So this neighborhood's kind of what we would call a up and coming neighborhood. It used to be a little more rough, and when I mean rough, just more older homes and not the best type of rental homes. But in the last 3 or 4 years, with a lot of the new construction that we've had going on around here, and with the city tearing down some of these older homes, and with a lot of the remodeling going on also, I mean, you can see the old 3-story home that we had purchased and sold. We had purchased and sold that home, and these guys are currently in the process of remodeling it, so that's gonna help out this street. And then of course we've got the 2 extra lots we can build on, and then you can see the new construction behind us. There's 2 houses going in there. There's a new construction across the street here. We actually owned another house down the block, and then we owned another house the next block that we had fixed up and had used for rentals and have since sold. This house over here, it's getting remodeled. You can see a lot of cool stuff going on in this neighborhood. Lots of new construction, remodeling. Definitely an up and coming. Like I said, these have made for just great Airbnb properties. Like I said, you walk down Mirick Street here, 2 blocks down the street, and you got downtown Denison. There's just a lot of cool stuff to do on Main Street. So let's go ahead and step on inside in the first unit. So all 3 of these units are the exact same design. We just chose like different furnishings as far as furniture and different paint colors and different things, but we'll go in and take a look at all 3. We actually just had a tenant in here this morning. They left. They actually left it really clean. The only thing that you'll see of evidence of them being here was, I guess, the bed's not completely made, and they threw all their towels and stuff in the tub like we asked for them to. But other than that, I mean, they left it in really good shape. So let's go take a look. See if anyone's here. That'd be awkward, wouldn't it? Hello? Housekeeping. Here we are inside the first Mirick unit. We have a different kind of protocol right now with everything that's going on with the virus and all that. We're supposed to go above and beyond, which completely understand. We want to make sure these spaces are clean and ready to go for our next tenants and not put anyone at risk. So cleaners will be in here here in a little bit, get this thing ready to go. But as you can tell, I mean, I think our walls, we did 14 foot, and then we're peaked at like 20, 22. It's just an open concept. We call these lofts. I mean, they're not really lofts, but we call it a loft because it's just such an open concept. Originally, we were just gonna do tile to like right here and stop, but we thought that would just be a really cool look if we just kind of extended it over and made this whole wall look like a subway tile wall. So I was really happy with that design. Washer and dryer in here. Very important when you have an Airbnb space, you wanna have a washer and dryer on site just for tenants to use. And of course, thought that was a really cool design because normally you have the space underneath the stairwell. It's really just wasted space. So great use of space for the washer and dryer in there, and then just random storage for cleaning materials. And I think we've got like our fire pit stuff in here. We love using shiplap when we can, so did the shiplap on these 2 walls, and then we can step up the stairs here. We did kind of a different concept with our stairs. These are 4 by 12 fir boards that we got, like, I don't know, they were 12, 16 foot long, and we just cut them into these 36-inch sections and just made for really cool staircase. We've got the couch up here. We've got these beds. I mean, we make these beds to where they almost look like they're floating. It's really not that hard to get this look, but I'm not gonna tell you all my secret. People get a kick out of it because it literally just looks like it's kind of floating. I think we bought like 300-400 doors at one time, got them really cheap, and we just kind of use them for projects like this. If we can get enough put together, we'll use them in the I think you'll see the doors down there, but those are actually some of the doors that came out of that part that we purchased. But this is kind of cool. I was trying to figure out what to do, and that's actually just rebar. It's just concrete, what you put in concrete, rebar. I think it's 1/2 inch. Drilled holes in here and just stuck them in there. The actual come out, just got them stuck in there. And that's what we did for the handrail. Like I said, we wanted to do something a little bit different. These units are super, super energy efficient because we have 2x6 walls, spray foam. I didn't put a ton of windows in it, but it still brings in a lot of natural light. We're 950 square foot, 2 bedroom, 1 bath. You see a lot of my houses are 950 square foot. And the reason for that is the city has a minimum square footage in this area, this part of Denison, and that is 950 square foot. So I try to push the envelope as close to that as I can. I like smaller spaces. I mean, when we're outside the city, I mean, you'll see some of our other units, we're building 240, 450 square foot. So especially from an Airbnb perspective, it just financially makes perfect sense for us to build small, because of course the cost of construction is going to be lower, and then our return on investment based off what it's going to rent for is just way better than, let's say this was a 1,500 and 1,800 square foot home. And a lot of our homes, I've pretty much like eliminated like a dining room area, just because I mean I feel like dining rooms in general really aren't used a whole lot. So what we do is we create this bar top that's kind of open to the kitchen, so you still have an area where you can sit down and eat, but it doesn't set up like a whole, again, just trying to save on square footage. We can step in here into the bedroom. Got the closet in here. We don't put a ton of stuff in here. Blow up mattress. We got our vacuum in there. So just lots of cool stuff like that to make it functional for Airbnb. Had this little nook here that we create a little desk area. If you're staying here for a week or a month or whatever, and you need a little office space, you've got that, you can work. Built this bed, built into this little nook. Made these to where you can put the drawers in. We didn't put them on sliders or anything, but cleaners will use those a lot of time to put extra sheets in. We look in the bathroom. It's just a normal bathroom, tub, toilet, vanity. As far as furnishing these units, we try to give the tenant everything that you would need at an Airbnb stay. Like I said, we've got the grill outside, so we try to supply stuff for that. We have the fire pit. We try to give them all the wood and the fire starting stuff that you need. We've got all our dishes and cups, and kind of take a look in here. I mean, there's really kind of minimalist, because when you're staying just for a weekend or for a week, and you don't just need a ton of stuff, but we try to provide all that, give them the microwave, the coffee maker. We had our assistant Anna come over and mark everything for us. Got the fire extinguisher in there. Fridge, we normally keep it pretty empty. Our tenant left it pretty clean too. We keep a water purification in there. As far as our furniture, I really try to buy all our furniture used. I just get on Facebook and Craigslist and just try to buy stuff that preferably leather. I love using leather because it cleans so easily, it doesn't stain. Yeah, I just find nice quality leather stuff someone's had for a couple of years, they don't use, or they're moving or whatever. And I mean, heck, this is probably $1,500, $2,000 setup, and I think I got this stuff. These couches and the couch up there, I think I ended up getting for like $600. And I mean, like I said, if you were to buy all this and the couch up there, I mean, probably be close to $2,000. Okay guys, here we are. We're in the next unit. This is the middle unit of our Mirick Airbnbs. As you can tell, it's the exact same layout, same design. We just chose different colors, different types of couches, different furniture, things like that. We've got a Denison visitor's guide here, which is really cool. Just shows off a lot of stuff here in downtown Denison and things you can do here in Denison. Like I said, it's exact same layout, just different colors, same bedroom. I was trying to be as energy efficient as I can, because of course we're paying for the electricity bills on these because they are Airbnb units. Super efficient with the spray foam, 2x6 walls. We've got these mini splits. We've got one in the bedroom, and then we can take a look at this one out here. We've got the larger mini split up there, and it actually feels really good in here. Like, we had tenants leave. I don't know if they left the heat on, but it's kind of chilly outside right now, but we got the fan going. I think it's pushing down that warm air from up top, but everything you see, I mean, this is our exterior wall. I mean, that is the roof line. Like, there's no crawl space, there's no attic space. It's just a wide open unit. We go check out the last unit and see how it looks exactly the same, just different colors, different furnishings. So let's go take a look at it. Same layout, different colors, different furniture. Again, you can see my leather couches. These were, I think, a Facebook Craigslist special. This one, we actually had it rented pre-lease before it was finished, and the tenant that was moving in here had a few requests, and this was one of them. Which, I mean, I get it, this makes perfect sense. But in our other units, you'll see this door is not here because this is just, in my opinion, kind of an awkward space, so I use that for a couch to where we're in the master suite, they can sit down, watch TV, have an extra couch to sleep. Of course, this is gonna be her primary residence because she was leasing from us. It's kind of awkward. You've got this dead space here, but it's also nice if you're in bed and you don't have to walk through the main area. You can come right through here and go into the bathroom. So that's a cool aspect of it. But we actually, I think we could get a couch in here, almost like a love seat. It'd be a little tight, but we just gotta find the right one because I'm not gonna go spend $600-800 on a brand new one. But again, kind of our floating bed. This one's a little bit different design because literally there's nothing holding it. It's just screwed into the walls over here, but it kind of gives it that floating. Check out the backyard. We were in the backyard earlier. You can see through here. You can see the old Victorian home. I get it, it's kind of an eyesore right now, but I mean, can you imagine when that thing's redone? It's gonna be really cool to have that in your backyard. I mean, we're in the middle of town, so I mean, there's gonna be houses right next to each other. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. If you like this unit, please check out the link down below. We'll put that in there so you can click on it. And if you'd like to come here and stay, we're here in Denison, Texas. We have 5 Airbnb units right now, counting these 3, some of the units we have on our 17 acres, and we have 6 more tiny homes coming. So you guys check us out, hit the like button if you're enjoying this, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Oh man, my TV's crooked. Nice. Looks way better. Oh yeah.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands high from all the rest. You know